Ashley's in Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, Ashley, how can we help?
Hi. So I own a wedding planning business in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I'm 29 years old. I've been in business for 9 years now. I have a team of 5, and we do about $350,000 in revenue each year. Right now, we serve pretty much any type of wedding. We do the low-level services like month-of coordination, but also high-end services like wedding weekend planning that obviously are a lot more involved, but are higher ticket items for our company. We're very successful at both of them, but I worry that by offering the whole spectrum and not just a certain niche is hurting our chances at getting those higher-end clients. And so my question is, should we put more effort into marketing to high-income clients, knowing that it would make less time for or even potentially eliminate our lower service clients altogether?
There's not a moral or ethical reason to do this. It's just a choice. There's not even a business acumen reason. I mean, it's not like one's right, one's wrong. It's just, what do you want to do with your life kind of a thing. So let's run it down 2 possible tracks for just a second. One track is you do away with the lower end line and you accentuate the higher end line. You raise your prices a little more. You get into the real concierge business, if you will, and you're just really catering to the wealthier bride and groom that are going to spend some serious money on a weekend, right? And you're part of that money they're going to spend. And if that's what gives you great joy and you see yourself and having a staff double the size you have now, doing twice as many of those as you do now, 3 times as many as you do now, 10 years from today, if you see that picture in your mind 10 years from today and you love that picture, then that's the route to go. I'm fine with that. And that's not a bad plan at all. The other thing you could do is divide the product lines by branding and by staffing, and rebrand your lower end stuff to where it's not confusing to the customer. They know they're getting the Chevrolet, and we've also got the Bentleys over here, right? Mm-hmm. But I've got this team that does the Chevrolet delivery items, and then I've got the team over here that handles the Bentleys. I'm making up cars here, but you know what I'm talking about, mm-hmm. right?
Sure.
So Cadillac, Chevrolet, whatever metaphor we want to use here. But I'm saying and it might be that you have a handful of people delegated to that cheaper brand and give it a different name, maybe even different color scheme, a different graphic look where it's broken apart. It's close enough that they know it's you, but they also know it's different. You know what I'm saying? And
sure.
So then you can run 2 separate P&Ls. You can run the P&L on that cheaper product line and make sure it maintains its margins based on volume. You're probably running a smaller margin, higher volume on that line. And then on the other one, you're going to run a smaller volume, much higher margin on the high-end line. And you can split it off and run it that way. Since you've got that built, I probably would try that move first. And if it's still stealing your joy, can it, close it, and move those people back into the high-end, high-margin side that used to work the Chevrolet side, okay?
Sure, yeah. What you're saying is actually very confirming. I had a very similar idea, and the main reason for it is one of my team members specifically, all of us have very different goals and just needs of like what the business provides for them. And one of them, who's been with me the longest, actually, she has a full-time job and does this on the side. And she pretty much exclusively does serve those low-level packages. So it feels as if removing it would be basically cutting her out of the business altogether, which doesn't feel right or fair either. So what you're suggesting is very confirming for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, you need somebody more than just one part-timer doing it, don't you?
Correct, yes.
Okay,
mm-hmm.
All right. But it's just that legacy employee you want to take care of is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay, that's good. I like that. I like the spirit of that. The other thing that comes to mind as we're sitting here talking about this is the person, their personality, their training, the way they carry themselves. It's different at a Motel 6 than it is a Ritz-Carlton.
Correct.
And it's okay that you're hiring people that have the Ritz-Carlton look, tone, feel over on the high side. And it's okay that the people on the other side are, they're wearing their blue jeans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why I want you to allocate your labor exclusively to one or the other, because I think these are not the same people.
Agreed. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking. I don't know your business, but I think I can envision that motel hotel idea. That metaphor probably plays pretty close.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's because I meet people in the Ritz that would never work in the other situation. I meet people in the Motel 6 that could never. They wouldn't let them in the Ritz, And so,
right.
And they're not because they're bad people. It's just a different type of a human being. Different dress, different walk, different training, different feel. The way they think about the customer is different, and all of that. And none of that is neither good nor bad in the situation. So sounds like you're a great executive. Sounds like you're a great owner, actually. I'm excited for where this is going for you, and you're thinking very good. What you're doing is good strategic thought, and a lot of people in a business your size hadn't ever had a strategic thought. So you're really ahead of the game by doing that. I'm really proud of you. Good work. Keep it up there. Very, very well played.